Hey everybody, welcome back to GWN. So we talk a lot about these generic strats like, GiBoCC and Bart and Bombarian Carts and Minion Drops, but there's another way to play where you're a little more customized in what you do. And these custom strats that we've talked about before, I'm going to show you a couple of them here. They're very meticulous. Every set of troops has its own special role that it plays. So starting off with this first one. We're going to send in a couple of Raged Barbarians and run them down the sides just to suss out any traps that might be in play, whether it's a spring trap or a push trap or maybe a mine or mega mine. That means at that point we're good to go to send in our bombers to open the base up. And I apologize for not zooming in better on this one, but it's actually a two-front attack, so I couldn't really do it. So we start off by distracting the archer tower there, and then we continue to run our bombers. We've got a Raged Barbarian there that helps to distract, and you're going to work on a wall a little bit, not that it really matters. And archers go in to take out, well, to kind of clear the funnel, if you will, for the first bit of that attack to come in. Going to hit the bottom now with a bomber. Let him open the bottom up so that we can flood the bottom of the base with troops. And the bombers at the top have pretty well done their job. So now we got to clear out a couple of buildings that are just extraneous, kind of probably pull some of our troops away. We'll hit that gold storage over there with some archers in just a second here. And when that goes down, at that point, you've cleared your funnel into the builder hall. You've opened up the bottom of the base so that you can flood the defenses with Raged Barbarians and Giants to tank, and of course the battle machine. And that's kind of the way you open a lot of these custom attacks. They take a long time. That's why we've only got two in this video, because each one will take you 2.5 to 3 minutes to run. He drops his Super PEKKA, and you'll notice that in this case, it went off to the air bombs instead of the builder hall. That was not ideal, and she's not going to do the damage that we want her to do onto the builder hall. But that's okay, because he also held back on some sneaky archers. Coming in from the bottom, we drop the Giants to offer a little bit of tanking services. Battle machine goes in. Cannon carts are going to go in and do their thing. And then in comes the Raged Barbarians to just cause a little extra mayhem. Up at the top, if you're kind of keeping an eye on what's going on up there, he's dropping sneaky archers in, just trickling them in a little bit at a time, one at a time, to take down that builder hall. Being very careful because he doesn't want any splash damage to take out all of his archers, and in that case he wouldn't be able to get the 2-star. At the very end of the attack, we've got the builder hall, we've got the bottom half of the base gone. It's up to like 68%, I think it is, yeah. And all that remains now is a little bit of extra gravy, if you will. The bomber and the sneaky archer off on the right-hand side take out that gold mine, and then finally work on the clock tower. And that's going to be the end of the attack. That's all the further he's going to get at 72%. But you can see the way he lays out the attack, how each camp of troops has different responsibilities. And this is very much a kitchen sink attack. I mean, look at all the different troops he's using here, right? Another one. Different player, different base. Similar base, but still different. Same basic attack pattern. And this is going to work on really any of these diamond bases that have got the multiple aprons on them in that. Same as before. Runs the Raged Barbarians down the side, clear out any kind of traps that might be there. Let the bombers slowly but surely work their way through the walls. Not a whole lot causing any grief for that bomber up there yet, but that won't last for very long, because as soon as those Raged Barbarians go down, obviously he's fair game for the for the archer tower there. But the Raged Barbarians take out those side camps. Coming in at the bottom with yet another bomber, doing the exact same thing we did on the last one. And now we're going to get rid of that archer tower, again, like we did before, using our sneaky archers. When it goes down, the defenses at the top of the base that could cause grief for our bombers are gone. So now we can send in the other two bombers to work their way along the sides and take out those outer aprons. Holding back one bomber because we want to be able to send him in to take out the top of the base and open it up to the builder hall itself. Still trickling in sneaky archers a little bit there to see what he can't do about clearing out some of the defenses that are really close to the wall. And that's cool. I don't know, I might have waited a little bit more, but these attacks take so long you don't want to waste any time if you can avoid it. Bottom's opened up. Bombers are taking out the top. So now we've got both top and bottom of the base open. The side lacks distractions, if you will. Just a couple of army camps on either one of them there by the openings, which the Raged Barbarians will make short work of that. And now it's time to do the same thing we did on the last one. Bring in the Giants and Raged Barbarians and Battle Machine and Cannon Carts down at the bottom of the base. And then send in the Super PEKKA at the top of the base. Let's see if she works her way over to the battle or to the builder hall this time, now that the Raged Barbarians went in up there and took out a little bit of stuff. There we go. She's going to take that down real nice and tidy. And the rest of the troops continue to work their way through the bottom of the base. Now this one doesn't score quite as high as the last one. I think it's like a 64% 2-star, but that's more than enough to win most of these matches. The point is, like I said, every troop has its own specific function. Whether it's clearing the traps, or clearing outside buildings that would distract your troops, or clearing inside buildings to make sure you've got the funnel, or just overwhelming defenses and distracting more ranged defenses that could cause a greater grief for your attacking army. So there you have it, guys. Just a short video. We're going to have some more of these kitchen sink attacks as I gather them up and we work to close out Builder Hall 8. Thanks a lot for sticking around to the end of the video. Comments, questions down below, and I'll catch up with you all later. Keep on clashing. Bye now.